What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? Let's get a tweet out real quick, eh? Alright. Dearest admirable champions. Hey, do you think it would be cool if I just played for a normal amount of time today? Yes, I am now live. Let's add to that. Hey, do you think it'd be cool if I just played for a normal human being amount of time today? I don't know what that means exactly, but we're gonna put that tweet. Okay. What's up, everybody? Hello, hello. Hope you had a legendary birthday. Oh my goodness, Shane. Hey, BG, no tier 4 basic arena tonight? We could do the tier 4 basic arena. Guys, the title, I don't know if you know this. I don't know if everyone knows this. But the title of these streams, it matches the arenas, like the standard arenas. But we don't have to stick just to those arenas. I could do tier 4 basic arena. I could do the event quest. I could do whatever I want. It's just a nice, easy way to organize the streams, you know? Had Knowledge first one here, followed by Trent Rogers, Fear Chronic, what's up? Nick Telez, am I saying that correctly? DZ, Clobbering Time, what's up, everybody? We got Shane Ramsey in here, Joe Mama, Dysentery Joe, Pixie Bell, Brian. I missed the last 3-ish hours on Replay Boo YouTube. I'm gonna upload it. It's taking a extremely long time to process it all. Like my computer. No, wait a minute. What happened? No. What? No. What the hell happened? I just up. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Did it fail? I just opened my video editor. And I don't know what happened, but it just vanished. Oh my god! It was processing the video all this time, and it was done right before I started the stream, and it just vanished. And oh my god! Well, I'll look at that after the stream tonight. Hopefully, I didn't just lose a whole bunch of time. Because that would really suck. Anyway. What's up, everybody? Gee, what was your final time for 6.3? I fell asleep, but the Legends video cut off before you finished the run. Yeah, it's YouTube. It only processes a certain, like it doesn't keep clips longer than however long you left it there for. It's like a little bit under 12 hours. They refuse to let a stream that lasts longer than that be uploaded in its entirety. I don't know why. I don't know. I guess they have to limit it somewhere. And I guess that's where it is. But it was 14 hours and 40 minutes exactly. 14 hours and 40 minutes exactly. How you doing today? I'm doing good. Jenna, hopefully you are too. BG, love that censored vid. Well, hey, that wasn't my vid, but hey, I'm still glad you liked it. Wait, what? Game for 13 hours, huh? He lives! I'm still alive, Seraph. Yes. Tell me more about how you break your own rules, Brian. What rules would this be? Itemless? Are you talking about? Since the video was fire, props to Kater for giving you a potty mouth. That's pretty funny, man. That's pretty funny. Weird thing, I watched this morning, 15 hours, got to bricked boost path where hype hurt you a lot of time. Turned it back on after work. 12 hours, no bricked boost use. I don't know, man. It's YouTube. It's YouTube. I'm gonna upload the rest of it though. I have the whole clip. I like recorded it locally, so I have the whole clip recorded. It just takes. I don't know, man. I've been thinking about getting a new computer, putting it into the computer, because I don't know, man. I feel like my computer is not bad, but at the same time, it feels like maybe I could use an upgrade. I don't know. Maybe it's just weird things like big instances like this. But anyway, hold on a second. Checking to see the duration that's up right now. Yeah, 11 hours and 55 minutes. For whatever reason, that seems to be YouTube's limits. I think it's always... I want to say it was shorter than that in the past. Like when I did my... Actually, no, maybe it wasn't shorter than that. It was something I figured out when I did like my cable stream or something. I thought it limited to 10 hours back then, but maybe I was mistaken. Maybe it always was 12 hours. It was a long time ago. Anyway, whatever. I'll upload the rest. I'm going to upload the rewards separately as well. I think it was 8 hours once. Was it 8? Maybe it was 8. You had to cut the cable stream into 2 parts. I remember, did I disconnect at one point in the cable stream? Or did I intentionally do that because I knew it was going to do that? I don't remember. At one point, I do remember like learning that about YouTube just because it happened. And then, yeah, like the next time I did a really long stream, I intentionally just like disconnected for 2 minutes to start up a new stream. I was thinking about doing that for this, but I was also kind of just hoping that it would be a sub 12-hour run, which it was not. It was not even close. Oh man. I think if I tried again and I had all the boosts and everything, I think I could have done sub 12 hours. Did I just say 12 sub hours? My brain is still being affected by the run. I'm still recovering. Total time yesterday we saw 1440. Carl, new member. That is not a new member. Is that a re-banana-ing? A re-bushing, if you will? Dude, Carl, man, what's up? Thank you very much for the continued support. I appreciate it, man. BGL Bear, were you cursing us and the game yesterday? I'm cursing you guys? I wasn't cursing you guys at all. I was cursing the game a little bit. Oh, man. I think I'm done with Legends runs, guys. I said it before the run, but yeah, I'm even more positive now than I was in the past. Card expired. Oh, dude. Well, Carl, man. Again, thank you for the continued support, man. I appreciate it. But yeah, I mean, Legends run. It's hard for me to get into a Legends run. You know, it's funny. Before doing the Legends run, I had a moment where I was gonna get like really into it, like real hardcore into it. Just like, you know, I don't know, something kind of snapped in my brain where I was like, all right, man, let's just do this. Let's do it up. Let's go big. And I remember putting it in. Well, it wasn't that long ago. Of course, I remember it. It was like a couple days before the run, or the day before even, and we had like a little small group of people in the alliance that were just kind of like sharing notes about the Legends run and stuff. And in that group, I was saying like, you know, I don't even know if I want anyone on call. I just want to fully focus, just like laser focus, write down notes about every single fight and stuff like that, and not pay attention to anything else and just go. And then, yeah, that got quickly passed. I was like, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna enjoy that so much. Let's just do it with Pete. We weren't gonna do it together originally, And then, then yeah, things changed. Dude, yesterday's run made me a believer of item lists means so much more. It does to me too. Yeah. Wasn't the 5.4 Legends run fun? It was fun. It was actually a ton of fun. Yeah. But I don't know. Something changed. What I enjoy, it changed, I guess. I don't know. I really liked it for 5.4. And I thought I would like doing it again until I started thinking about it more, and then I was like, I don't know. Have you already addressed the video from Katie? Yeah, I filed a YouTube copyright claim, and shortly that should be eliminated. No, I'm just kidding, man. Yeah, no, it's good. She showed me the video before she posted it. So I knew she was gonna post it. I gave her the A-OK because I thought it was really funny. B. Daniels sent it over 10. Thank you, dude. Saying 2 more paths done in variant 1, 10 more to go. 1 more path done in lab, 4 to go. Also, good job on not using your Corvus for Legends run. Yeah. At least you had a plan. Slap. Oh, dude. Where are my manners? You're right. I do owe you a slap. Let me make haste with the slapping. But dude, sounds like you're making some good progress. That variant 1, that'll be done before you know it. Snap. Thank you, dude. B. Daniels. Thanks, man. You know what I think it is about the about like what changed for me personally? I think the content got a lot more challenging, and it's not always obvious of like what's the best. And there were certain things that plenty of people offered help in like testing, and shout out to B. Manny. Shout out to Doc McKnife. Shout out to Star and Cam, because Cam helped with the spreadsheet. So I definitely had like some help in prep and planning and stuff, but there were certain things where I didn't ask people to test something, and I was just like, yeah, no, this will be good. And as soon as I got in there, I'm like, oh no, yeah, this is not good. But in the moment, you're like, well, even though it's not good, let me just throw some items at it and get through. Instead of being like, okay, this isn't good. Let's figure out what is good. Let's try this. Let's test this out. Let's look at this. Maybe this champion that isn't the fastest champion, like Red Skull or something like that. Hey, maybe Red Skull would be good for this. Let's try it out. Let's take that time. And instead it was just like, no, let's just see how fast I can hit the buy revive button. So, yeah. It made it. I mean, I still had fun because just, being on call with the other people, and yeah, it was still a fun time, but I think I would enjoy it more if I don't do another Legends run ever again. So yeah. Nico sending over 2 of them Canadian bucks. Thank you very much, dude. Saying the last 2 muy importante. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Your last 2. Nico, thank you very much for the toonie. I appreciate it. Okay. Here we go. BG, you got a pwn. Dude, I'm telling you, man. I've been saying. I always say the wrong things, but I feel like all day today it's been a little bit worse. Instead of bone, I said pwn. I got a bone to pick with bananas. I like my bananas with just a couple little brown spots on them. No green, delicious. But the window for eating them in that state is so small before they're mush. Dude, that's like all fruit, man. That's the problem with fruit. I like fruit a lot because I like sweet things, man. I love candy and Slurpees and soda and all that stuff. But of course, try to get like a little bit healthier, so you try to replace those things, you know? Instead of having the processed sweets, you got the natural sweets. But that's exactly the problem. You get it, you buy some fruit at the store, and you're like, oh, this isn't good yet. And, you know, but you're like, oh yeah, no, it'll be fine. It'll ripen up, and it'll be perfect. And maybe I'll eat this tomorrow or something like that. Tomorrow comes, fruit's still not good. The next day comes, the fruit's good, but you didn't know if the fruit was going to be good, so you got some other food. You eat the other food, and the next day, the very next day, the fruit is already bad. Like, it's such a small window, man. It's so frustrating. Okay, oh, you had another message to you. How's a man supposed to eat a whole bushel of bananas in a day just to eat them the way he enjoys? Yes, man. I know. Dude, I used to buy, I tried buying fruit in bulk once. You get a discount. And there was like this local place that had, it was like a local wholesale fruit place right in my town. I'm like, dude, okay, cool, man. You're telling me for like $1 I can get, or what is it, like 60 cents for a pound of bananas, something like that, or I can get like 40 pounds for like $15. That's a tremendous savings. So yeah, man, I tried that once. Couldn't do it, man. I just couldn't eat them. Laura ended up making a lot of banana bread, but yeah, can't do it. It sucks, man. I feel like I'd be a lot healthier overall if it wasn't, or if you were able to. I mean, there's probably ways to do it, like you could freeze and stuff and everything, right? But too much of a hassle. But dude, thank you very much for them $2 Canadian bucks. You talk about Variant 4 announcement yet? I have not talked about that. I did look at it. I don't always look at these announcements, but I actually did look at this one. Let me see. Let me pull it open real quick. It looks cool, man. I'm excited about this. I wasn't sure if they were just going to use like the low star champions as a way to like boost our main champions or something like that. Because I was thinking, they wouldn't have us play with them, would they? But they are having us play with them. This is way better in my opinion. So the first quest is 5 and 6 star champions only. The second quest is 5-star champions only. Third quest 4-star, 3-star, 2-star, and 1-star, all the way through the 6 quests. And yeah, it sounds pretty cool. There's this one node that I think is a great idea too, where it says it's called fundamentals. The defender has a minus 100% chance to use special attacks. Instead, they gain a bonus based on their current power, so they'll never throw a special. But they're stronger based on their power. I actually really wanted to see more things like this in game. I guess there are technically some characters like this, right? Angela's kind of like this. But I was, and I guess there's kind of been some nodes like this too. But I feel like they could do more with playing like with how much power champions have. And I guess even all the way back to Wolverine, they did this too. But this is really cool in my opinion. This is a good way to do it. Where if the enemy has 1 bar or less than 1 bar, reduce all incoming damage by 95%. But if they have 1 bar, they have plus 2100 block penetration, which isn't that big of a deal. So ideally, you probably want to keep them in that 1 bar state. If they have 2 bars, then all attacks are unblockable. And if they have 3 bars, all attacks are unblockable. And charging a heavy attack deals 1% of the defender's attack as direct physical damage. I'm not sure I understand that one totally. If the enemy's blocks, or if the enemy, I'm sorry, if the enemy, if all of their attacks are unblockable, and am I reading this correctly? If it's them charging a heavy, right? If they charge a heavy, then they do damage. Wait, yeah, right? It's not us charging a heavy. Either way, it wouldn't make sense. You can't really charge a heavy if they're unblockable, unless you have auto evade like Quake. And why would they charge a heavy attack if all of their attacks are unblockable? Maybe the AI is like programmed to do that though. Like if they have 3 bars of power, maybe instead of being aggressive, maybe they do sit there and charge a heavy. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool, actually. But either way, I think it's a great, great node design. Plus the rewards, looking forward to that and everything too. So, yeah, man, should be a good time. Holy moly, there's quite a few super chats and stuff. Hold on, let me catch up on this stuff. Black Sarah from Standing Over 2 saying, I will take those 3 parry farts now. Wow. Cashing in already, huh? Alright, let me get to the arena. I'm going to auto fight one more quest, and then I'll go to the arena, and the parry farts will be yours. Hold on a second. Okay. But dude, thank you very much for the 2. B. Daniel sending over another one. Hang on. Where's your last one at? I'm sad I sold my 1 stars once I got uncollected. No regrets until now. Dude, what? Why on earth would you ever sell your champions? What in the... I guess they're going to have the collector crystals, probably, right? I didn't see if they announced that, but I'm assuming they're going to do that, right? Otherwise, people who did sell their champions, they'd be out of luck. But yeah, it's going to be some units to get them back, I guess. Maybe they'll give a way to earn them without spending units. Is there any way to get 1-star champions right now without, like I know like the old daily crystals, but if you're uncollected, can't get those. But yeah, man. Chuck Ryan sending over 10. Chuck, thank you very much. Saying, hey BG, if you could only have one, like Highlander, which 6-star duped mystic is the best overall choice? Most longevity, most uses, Sim Supreme, Clairvoyant, or Doom? Oh, if I could only have one, I would probably want Doom. I don't know if that's necessarily the best or right answer or anything like that, which is why I don't normally think about the game in this sort of way. Because that's the thing about this game, is you need more than one character, depending on the situation that you're in. But the type of champion that Doom is, his abilities, the power control that he has and stuff like that, yeah, man, I would go with Doom, personally. I would go with Doom. Chuck, thank you very much for the 10. I think it's... Man, I think if I had all 3 of them, I'd probably still end up using Sim Supreme the most. But yeah, I don't know. I would still pick Doom. But yeah, dude, thank you very much once again for the 10. 1 second here. There was a couple of other ones too. Mikey sending over a $1. Mike, dude, when are you gonna come talk to us, man? Saying, Cake, go to bed already. Say hi to Laura for me. Hey guys. All right, man. Will do. Dude, yeah, talk to Jack, man. Talk to Jack. Get the info. Come talk to us, dude. Probably already have it. But Chuck Ryan. Wait, no. I already read that one. What am I? I'm losing it. Oh my goodness. You know what it is? I looked at the super chat, and then Mikey's was through Streamlabs. and then I was looking at my Streamlabs, and I saw one after that. I'm telling you, man, the recovery from a long stream, a long stream day like yesterday, takes its toll. Oh, man. ABG, I don't know who to bring to rank 5. I'm between Sparky duped, Blade duped, Corvus Glaive duped, and Stealth Spidey suit duped. Help. My only other rank 5, my main man, Iceman. Well, you've got immunities covered with Iceman. If you want to run suicides, because Iceman's pretty suicide friendly, Corvus Glaive would add to that, and Corvus would make up for the damage that Iceman is lacking a little bit. If you do not run suicides, then I mean you got Blade there that has the sustainability. Blade would be a great option. If you're not into Blade, I mean really Stark Spidey, Corvus. I don't know. Personally, I'm not a fan of Stealth Suit Spidey. Maybe you are. But it's hard for me to recommend him since I'm not that big a fan of him. But yeah, I don't know. If I were you, I would consider Blade the most, probably, just because he does have that sustainability. And having a champion that can heal can save you a lot of units in the long run. But you've got all good options there, pretty much. Brian, do you know what me and Cat Murdoch just figured out? We've been in the same building at the same time once about 7 to 8 years ago. No way. How did you guys figure that out? At the same time? 7 to 8 years ago? That's a long time ago. Just figure something like that out. But you guys didn't know each other before like this game and everything, right? Yeah, but I took my 6-star Silverman to rank 2 and I'm having a ton of fun. Nice. Oh man, still haven't I mean, his arena's coming up, right? Speaking of, I do plan on going for Massacre. I haven't really put much into the arena today, but I'm gonna make up for that tomorrow and the following day. I do want to go for 5-star Massacre. All right, let me go to the arena. I owe some parry farts to Black Seraphim. They're coming right up, man. Finally got my Rock Dalar in WoW. Uber Soul, nice, dude. That's pretty sick, man. I know what that is. That's the hunter bow thing, right? Or is that the name of the staff? They come together, right? Dude, I'm still not max level in that game. I still haven't hit 60. Brian, what happened to your units? Well, you know, I'm above 3,000. It's good. It's good enough. That's all I need. BG, do you think Kabam will update 1-star Colossus? Is the 1-star Colossus not updated? I thought he would be updated. If he's not, that's interesting. They only push for 100% Labyrinth during this boost coming up. Wait. During the boost coming up, does the boost give a boost to stats as well? Or is it... I saw that announcement too. I didn't really read it. The 5-year anniversary celebration kicks off. Special anniversary gift. Okay. 7-day anniversary calendar. Okay. Long-awaited anniversary boost. Here we go. 20% increase to gold, experience battleships. Oh, okay. All right. So just the standard. No stat increase, right? Okay. Just doing it just because it's a good time. Okay. All right. Good luck, man. That'll be cool. Get Labyrinth all done. ABG, do you run Resonate and Inequity Masteries? Occasionally. Not always. Definitely not always. Is Medusa really dead to you? Never. Yeah, that's the bow. The head quest is super hard. Man, I've always wanted to do those quests, but I've never done any of them. You know, I always wanted to do like the priest staff one because that was like always my main back in the day and everything. But yeah, playing a little too casually to even think about doing stuff like that. But that's cool, man. Are they worth unlocking? Resonate and Inequity. They are worth unlocking, yes, but they're situational. I mean, honestly, if I wasn't an arena grinder, I would run them more frequently. Here's what you need to know about Inequity. It's only the opponent's base attack, which sometimes can be good. If you look at something like Labyrinth of Legends, the opponent's their attack, it's just their base attack, basically. You could actually reduce the damage incoming from Labyrinth of Legends by a ton. It's like a night and day difference. If you have a champion that can apply lots of debuffs, at least it's nice. However, in most situations, if you go into a quest, you see a global boost, or even just like the local node boost that says, hey, we're going to increase this champion's attack by 300%. And so if you're reducing their attack by 36% at most, so, you know, subtract 36, and then add 300 to that, and that 36% of their base attack, well, you know, it doesn't really, you can't really notice too much of a difference. I mean, if it's increased by 300%, right, it's essentially meaning that it goes up to, it's 400% attack, kind of, right? 100% base plus the 300%. So then, yeah, it would be 364% still. So yeah, that one's a little bit situational. Although, you know, I have run that mastery in Alliance War too, and in Alliance War there's some hefty attack increases, but not as much as certain quests. And honestly, it's not terrible. If the enemy's getting attack increased by like 100% or something like that, it still reduces it by quite a bit. It reduces like the overall damage by like 18%, which is good for 3 points. Resonate. Here's what you need to know about Resonate. Resonate, it's a debuff which works like any other debuffs. If you have champions that deal damage based on debuffs like Void, it's incredible. But in most situations, you're playing champions that the Resonate debuff does not deal damage, and it's still a debuff in which can heal the opponent if they are running the Willpower Mastery. So in Arena, it will slow you down. In Alliance War, the enemy can heal off of it. It's not a crazy amount of healing, right? But it's still some healing. And the damage reduction that you get from it, although nice, it doesn't always feel like it's, I don't know, it's almost like the uptime on it when getting hit, it's not always there, you know? Like if you, let's say you're attacking into the opponent and you apply the debuff, right? And now you want to bait out a special for them. So you're like, you're dashing backwards a little bit, waiting for them to throw the special. And by the time they throw the special, the debuff is already off of them. And you get hit by the special and you take the full amount of damage anyway. There are plenty of situations like that that come up. So on paper, the damage reduction is nice. In practice, sometimes it's still nice. But it doesn't always prevent damage because of stuff like that. But they are good masteries. They're very expensive, but I still like having them unlocked. I still like running them from time to time, and I feel like we haven't seen everything from these champions that work with certain debuffs. Like they're gonna get better over time, I would think. Like now we have something with Mr. Fantastic, Void, and yeah, there's other examples already, but I feel like it's something that Kabam's gonna work into the game more over time. How you feeling, BG? I feel good, except I know that I'm still not fully recovered from yesterday. Like mentally, I'm still just a little bit drained. Kat and I both did band in high school, and in 1 or 2 years, we're occasionally in which both our bands were at the same competition. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty awesome. Small world. Wait, did I miss? Was there another? Actually, twice because band. Okay. Got it. Swaggy Spoadster in the house. What up, Swaggy Spoadster? I'm trying to find a message from you. Here we go. Well, BG, it's been 1 week since Cyber Monday. I've been hitting the arenas and event quests hard this week, plus that Labyrinth first run. My gold has gone from 5k to 960k in units, from 2695 to 4865. Damn, dude, killing it. Pretty proud? Yeah, man. That's awesome. That is awesome. Hey, Brian, what do you think about KT? Is he a good MCOC player? Yeah, of course. KT is a great MCOC player. Hey, your full video of Legends run has not been uploaded. When can we see the remaining portion? I'm going to upload it tomorrow. I actually tried uploading it today, and it took my computer forever to process the whole video because it's a large file size and everything to work with. And yeah, I may or may not have some technical difficulties that I just found out at the start of the stream. I'm hoping everything's fine and I could just upload it no problem in the morning. If not, I'll figure it out tomorrow, and either way, I should have something posted. But yeah, I'll post the final part of the run and a separate rewards opening as well. What's the best champ from this year, BG? Probably Thing. I think he's used more than any of the other champions in meaningful situations. But Man Thing, that's where it's really at. Uh-oh. Do you guys see that? Don't move. I could hear her. Look at her chops right in my ear. Oh my god, Lola. She just slobbered from a distance on me. What's up? Oh man. IBG, I watched your first year videos the other day. Wow, and I just got 5-star Star-Lord yesterday. Awesome, man. Congrats on Star-Lord. What is the wow part? Watched your first year videos the other day. Wow. Is that wow in a good way or wow in like a surprising way? Or what? ABG, I'm torn. Should rank 5 Medusa, Void, Stark Spidey, and Hyperion 2 of these, or 3 rank 4s, Domino, Havoc, Iceman, Gold, Cap, Infinity. I also can rank 2 6-star Human Torch and a rank 5. I know that's a lot. That is a lot. Here's what I can tell you. I recommend going with rank 5s instead of getting more rank 4s. Forget the rank 4s. Rank 5s is where it's at. If you can get some rank 5s, get them. Now, if you wanted one of those rank 4 champions at rank 5 specifically, well, then you got to start somewhere. And yeah, some of your rank up resources are going to have to go to one of those champions, but like one, you know? Don't just divvy up all of your rank up resources getting all your champions to rank 4. That's not the way to go. But yeah, you have some great options for the rank 5s. It's kind of dependent on what you need. You know, I can't necessarily make the decision for you. All of the champions that you mentioned are good champions. I am quite partial to Hyperion out of the list, but not everybody likes Hyperion. But yeah, they're all good, man. But like on a personal level, I would go with Hyperion and probably either Void, or I would pick somebody else out of the rank 4 list or something like that. You know. Chris Carnage and over to you saying, "Sup BG, how's the 1-star roster looking?" You want to take a little sneak peek at the 1-star roster? We can take a sneak peek at the 1-star roster. Dude, thank you very much for the 2. 1-star is looking like this. Pretty exciting, I know. That 1-star Juggernaut down there. OG Iron Man. What? I tried to get some. I got some collector crystals once. I dumped about 3,000 units into them. And yeah. I don't know if I added any 1-stars when I did that. I can't remember. But I regretted that decision to spend those units. So yeah, this Gamora is updated. Is Colossus updated? Well, let me go look. Gamora is going to be fun to play with. I wonder if they're going to allow the champions to be awakened, because then Scarlet Witch would be fun to play with. Colossus. This is the old Colossus, huh? Interesting. Very interesting. I wonder if that was intentional because of this variant or what. Huh. Did Kabam comment on that? I feel like somebody had to have brought that up on the forums. Because honestly, that was the first thing I thought of. It was like, ooh, Colossus is a 1-star. I'll probably use Colossus a lot. But looks like you got 1-star high from that crystal. 1-star what? Who did I get? Or is that Hulk? Is that high Hulk? Maybe. I really don't remember. Farts? Oh, dude, Black Seraphim. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, Jugs. Sorry, it auto-corrected to high. Yeah, no worries. Black Seraphim. Excuse me. Let me go take care of this. Let me correct this right now. And I'd probably leave the lower stars alone for beginners to make it easier for them. I was thinking about that too, Chris. It's possible. Like, I remember when they updated Gamora, they said that they wanted to keep her relatively simple, even just because they knew a lot of beginners were going to have the character. With Colossus, I mean, Colossus is relatively simple too. I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting. BG, any 6-star you would rank unduped at this point if you got them? Well, Carl, I've been considering taking up Gladiator Hulk, and I don't know if I want to go with the 5-star or the 6-star. So my 6-star is not awakened. And at some point, I may rank up that Gladiator Hulk. I feel like, although not awakened, the awakened ability for Gladiator Hulk is not that important. And it is, for the most part, just like a way to heal him, which Adrenaline kind of does too, so yeah, I don't know. It's not going to happen anytime soon. Like, there's still a lot of other champions I want to rank up first. Oh, Sabretooth is someone else that I've been thinking about as well, just because I run Sabretooth everywhere with Omega, so There's that. There's other ones. There's other ones as well. Like, we're getting a lot more tier 5 basic at this point. Depending on what map you're doing in Alliance Quest. At least if you're doing like the bonus challenges and stuff like that too. And I mean, I guess the Glory Store, everyone has access to the Glory Store. So yeah, everyone has a bit more tier 5 basic because of that. Or the option to if they want. So because of that, yeah, I'm much more willing to open up or rank up 6 stars. But, dude, there's still so many 5 stars I want to rank up. There's still so many. And I still didn't do parry farts. Son of a... or a Plexian, thank you for the 2 saying people in chat want your cutoffs, Dingus. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's see. I think I was about correct on Namor. Hold on. Let me... okay, it says about 31 here for Massacre. I'm just going to leave it at 30. 4-star went for about 6. And yeah, Namor went for about 2.78 apparently. So, there it is. Just going to leave the numbers the same. But thank you very much for the 2 Orplexian. Thank you for reminding me. Speaking of which, you have a lot of glory right now. I do. I haven't gotten anything from the Glory Store today since it refreshed. And I claimed some from the... What was it that they gave? From the was it from the compensation? Yeah, it was a compensation, right? I claimed that stuff during the run yesterday. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2. 3, 2. Oh! Miss. It's a misfire. There we go. There's a bit of a ugly last one there. Still. And 1 for good luck. Okay. Yeah, that's right. I am a 12-year-old. Thanks for reflexing. PD is not reading my chats. Pixie Bell, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I need to look at my what's it called? I need to look at my catalyst stash actually, since those I didn't take too close of a look at the rewards yesterday to see exactly what all came with them. WTF, is this a new thing, BG? Does that I've somehow missed? Done it a few times. I don't know. I don't remember how it started. It was something with Black Seraphim, and I think he wanted me to time farts to parries. And being the 12-year-old that I am, yeah, I said yeah, of course, yeah. With limits, though. We're done with the parry farts for the remainder of the stream. We had to set limits. Because I imagine most people don't want me just farting in their ears for 2 hours. Oh, scrolling up now. I see. Been trying to say hi to you since yesterday, BG. Oh, Pixie Bell, I'm so sorry. I was scrolling up to see your last messages. I'm sorry. You know I don't do it on purpose. Yeah, you got its limits. Yeah, of course, of course. Wait, did you post the 6-star opening from yesterday yet? I did not. No. I was trying to. Can you see them here? You cannot see them here. I could say who I got. But I don't know if people want me to say who I got. So I'm gonna not say who I got. But yeah, I'll post it. Tell us, please do. Yeah, most people probably just want to know, right? Most people. Okay, all right. I'll show you guys who I got. I'll show you guys who I got. Hold on. Give me a sec. Let me get out of this arena. Who's a champ that you enjoy playing as that is also not so... Wait, what? That is also a not so god their champ. Mine is Sentry. Yours is Sentry for like a not amazing champion they like to play. Well, I would say Man-Thing, but he is a god. Man-Thing is absolutely incredible, so that doesn't count. So I would have to say probably Red Skull. I like playing Red Skull, but he's only good in some situations. I almost ranked 5'd him for the run yesterday, but then yeah, Doc McKnife tested something for me, and it didn't work. And therefore I did not rank him up. Although I did check Twitter today and saw that somebody had a rank 2 Red Skull and used that rank 2 Red Skull to solo Havoc. And get this, they didn't even have willpower. They could have finished the fight with a full yellow bar if they had willpower. But they did it without. Crazy. If Kabam adds tier 5 basic fragments in greater gifting crystals, do you think some people will end up at 50 to 60 rank 5s and 30 to 35 rank 2 6s? Man. They'll end up with a lot. Maybe not that many, but they'll end up with a lot. There's already people out there that have like, I don't know, man, like probably like 30 rank 5s and a handful of rank 2s. Some people out there have a lot of rank ups. A whole lot of rank ups. I'll still watch the vid if that makes you feel better. Oh, I mean, it's fine. You don't have to watch the vid if you don't want to watch the vid. I just, you know, trying to think about what people like. I think it's different if someone else said who the champions I got were or something like that. Feels different than if I just show you what the champions are, you know. So yeah, here's the 6 stars that I got from the opening. Number 1, the champion, and number 2, Havoc. I was gonna spin him around, but he already did a turn around himself. So yeah, easily the better of the 2 that I got was not champion. It was Havoc. Yeah. Which is cool, man. That's a good opening. What's up, dude? I might have functioning internet soon. Pete, I saw that, man. That makes me happy to hear. I really hope everything gets sorted out, worked out. Because it's such a frustrating thing. It's so lame that I couldn't stream it yesterday, man. Certain YouTuber bought 5,000 greater gifting crystals last year, several months ago. Still at 3,000-ish. It's like 20 awakening gems of each class. Yeah, it's pretty nuts, man. It's pretty nuts. But well, fed a lot of people. That certain person fed a lot of people that work at Kabam. You know, some of their kids are in college now. And they were able to afford that because of those greater gifting crystals. So it was all for a good cause, you know. Hello BG, what's up, Derek? Yeah, this Havoc, rank 2 Havoc? No, I'm not gonna rank 2 Havoc anytime soon. Havoc's cool. I like Havoc. I'm psyched that I got him. It's funny. I'm gonna, I'll post it. I'll post the video if you guys want to see like my reaction to it and stuff. But I was kind of dead at this point, so I'm like psyched that I got him, and at the same time, I'm like, yay, because it was 15 hours in. The stream was 15 hours long. Not to mention, okay, so the stream itself is 15 hours. But, I was trying to do like some last minute stuff in the morning. Stayed up late last night trying to look at things. Didn't get a whole lot of sleep. It was a 15-hour stream, but there's more that goes into it than those 15 hours, So I was pretty wiped. Yeah, I was like still wide awake, but just mentally kind of not there anymore. So yeah, a bit like today. Today like I don't feel sleepy at all or anything like that, but still mentally is like, yeah, maybe 85%. But yeah, he's not going to go to rank 2 anytime soon. I have no use for Havoc right now other than just fun, cool to have. Ooh, also, with the next variant coming up, I hope I get another Mutant 2016 rank up gem. Only one more. I don't need more than one. Last time I got 2, and I'm running out of Mutant Champions to rank up. But hopefully, I can get a one more Mutant one, and I will give that to Nightcrawler. And I remember this synergy is what made me start to like Nightcrawler. Where you begin the fight in swashbuckling mode, and while in this mode, its chance to deep wounds is increased by a flat 30%, which bumps it up to 100%. I think it's been a long time since I looked at them, but I'm pretty sure it's base 70, and then you add this is 100%. This synergy is awesome. It's like the extra chance for deep wounds is great, but just starting in swashbuckling mode, oh my god, I love it. There are times where especially when you have an unawakened Nightcrawler, because I'm pretty sure mine is still unawakened. There are times where you try to switch Nightcrawler, and you just can't do it, man. The AI just kind of doesn't let you. If they're aggressive, you're standing there, you're blocking, you're trying to switch so that you don't have the annoying auto evade to deal with anymore. And yeah, as they're attacking into your block, you're auto evading. It's like, dude, let me just change this mode. Not to mention that mode also increases your damage some way, right? Let me see. There we go. While in swashbuckling mode, Nightcrawler focuses on aggression and quick attack bursts. This grants him periodic precision buffs, increasing critical rating by a pretty hefty amount. By the devil, basically. For 4 seconds, but yeah. And then and that's really important because of this right here. Critical hits. Nightcrawler's Cutlass has a 70% chance, so it is 70%, to strike a deep wound, dealing a bunch of bleed damage instantly. The chance to score a deep wound increases by up to 10% based on how low the opponent's armor is. We'll forget that increase, have the synergy there with Havoc, and yeah, super cool, man. So I'm really happy that I got Havoc, just so that I could even play around with that synergy a bit more in like serious content, maybe. Like he's still not exactly gonna be my go-to champion, Nightcrawler, but I do enjoy him with the synergy, and yeah, I would maybe play him a bit more. It's still kind of tough to, even if I got the 2016 rank up gem to give to him, it's still kind of tough to play a rank 4 champion over rank 5s at this point. Just because you get used to that additional power, and yeah. But alright, anyway, let's get out of here. Let's go back to the arena. Like I said, I do want to get Masacre. Excuse me. Burping up a storm here. I want to get Masacre, and I also don't have 4-star Namor, so I'm definitely going to get 4-star Namer. That's not going to be too difficult to put up that score. Massacre. I'll try my best. But I'm not exactly going to put up a safe score. I'll probably get a little bit over 30 at best. And cross my fingers and hope that's enough. Because, yeah, without starting this arena until right now, I'll probably get to, I don't know, like 4 or 5 mil tonight. Yeah, probably 4 mil. And I'll still have a good, 27, 28 mil that I'll need to put up over the next 2 days, which is a good amount of playing. So, going to bed now. Night, y'all. All right, have a good one. It's good to know my 6-star Nightcrawler might be of use now. Yeah, dude, definitely. I would say a 6-star Nightcrawler is a great pull. I would love to get him. Good on defense. Good offensively. Absolutely usable in the 6-star gates. If you have that Havoc too, it's nice to pair up. ABG, can you show yours and Pete's score in 24-hour item use and 3-day completion? Would really like to see the big numbers. Was there a 24-hour item use going? I didn't know that. I could show them. Sure. We actually got rank 1, by the way, in completion. I'm dead here, aren't I? Nope, still alive. Okay, good. Please don't kill me. These are 6-star points. I do not want to lose these. Nebs, thank you. Proof, I watched the videos. 200k rating, highest champs were 440s, and you wanted Star-Lord as your first 5-star. And you were clean shaven. Was I clean shaven? Or was my video quality just that poor? I don't think I've ever been clean shaven while doing YouTube. Like, I mean, you know what it is? I used to use the smallest, the shortest guard, whatever it's called, for my clippers. And now I use one that's just like just slightly longer guard. So maybe that's what it was. Maybe it was undetectable over the internets. But yeah. Oh man, those were the days. Alright, 6 stars are done. I wish I ran those faster, because that's gonna kind of mess me up for tomorrow, but that's okay. Let me see. Let's go look at those scores. Completion. Oh, that's quest completion. Oh, here's the 1-day item use. So Pete and I used a very similar amount of items there. Pretty similar. And the completion. Oh, whoops, that's the whole completion. I mean, pretty similar here as well. We had a bunch of people, I guess, go for legends all within that 3-day window. So good luck to the 4 of us there. That helped to secure that #1 spot, man. BG, congrats on your Legends run. I was sure you would wuss out. I almost did, Dale. I almost did. I was this close to saying, nah, I'm good. let's do it itemless. I really, like, I did it for 2 reasons. One, yeah, I want the exclusive champion. Unquestionable. Of course I want the exclusive champion. But I was willing to give up that exclusive champion. Why am I going here? I was willing to give up that exclusive champion. Except I didn't want to let you guys down. I don't know if I qualified because my run was a bit slow. I don't know if I got top 60. It's very questionable at this point. But I wanted to at least do the run. Did not let you guys down for that. But yeah, that's probably not going to happen anymore. How do you feel about your score time, BG? Well, kind of just said. Was feeling feels not great. I wasn't playing that well yesterday. That's the first thing. Is I was getting hit by a lot of easy to evade specials. I don't know why, man. Something, you just have those days. I think everybody has those days, right? And it's just a bad day to have one of those days, it seemed. I pulled it together for some of the fights. There were some difficult fights that I seemed to do all right in, like the I soloed the final boss my last go, which was cool. But even then, it was like, okay, I soloed him, but isn't the point to go as fast as possible? And Stark Spidey is not as fast as possible, you know? As fast as possible is using champions that have guaranteed crits. Like if I use Corvus or something like that, and then just dumped my charges and quit out of the fight, went back in, dumped my charges, like rinse and repeat that. That would have been my fastest way to get through that. Instead of like, okay, let's save revives or something, you know. So there was that cost me some time. Not having the man, it's such a night and day difference playing Corvus with a 200% boost and not having that boost. And I, for the most part, was not using that boost, and I think that slowed me down more than anything. There's nothing I could do. There wasn't a 200% boost in the store. Leading up to that. The most recent time that I was watching the store, because I was planning on running earlier than that even, and the most recent time that a 200% cosmic boost was available, that was outside of the 7 days that would have lasted in the overflow. There was nothing I could really do about that. And then in some cases, there's champions that could have been faster as well that just don't have. In some cases, my strategy going into the fights was not the best. I'm using Thing right now in the can't stop, won't stop path. I didn't really get a feel for the best way to play Thing in that situation until like 3 or 4 fights in or something like that, which doesn't sound like a big deal, but those fights were excruciatingly slow for a Legends run at least. So there's time there. Lots of little things that just, man, clock's ticking, you know. And if I could do the run again, I could easily shave off at least a couple of hours. And if I really went all out, knew exactly what to do in each situation, did not try to conserve items at all whatsoever, and all that, yeah, I think it's possible to do that, to do 6.3 in like less than 10 hours. But I also don't think many people did the run in less than 10 hours. I think the Legends cutoff is I think it's going to be more than 12 hours. I just don't know how much more than 12 hours. It could be 20 hours for all I know. Of what the cutoff's going to be. It's like, it all depends on how many people went for it, really. Oh god, Void. No time to build poise. I don't really want to build poise anyway, I guess. So yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see if I got top 60 or not. If I didn't get it, I'll be bummed, but also, like, you know, it's on me. So, like, I can't be too mad. Like, there were certain things that were out of my control, like I said, like not having the 200% boost and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it was on me. I could have just through playing better, I could have saved a lot of time. So if I missed, well, I missed. You're gonna throw snowballs at your fence if you miss the cutoff. Well, if it snows here, maybe. Oh man. Sounds like you should redo 6.3 Legends. Maybe. Maybe. I think to, you know, on a smaller scale, if you guys think about this, because I mean, it might, you know, without doing the Legends run yourself, maybe be hard to like see and get a feel for how much time you could save. But if you guys do something like this, take in a champion that take in a champion to Realm of Legends, especially if it's a champion that you don't use all the time. Since Corvus wasn't a champion I used all the time, I didn't really know like his limitations and how much damage he would do and stuff like that. With and without charges and stuff. So taking a champion like maybe Thor Ragnarok that a lot of people just ranked up for prestige and don't use, and go through Realm of Legends and see how long it takes to go through Realm of Legends, and then do that again. Even just that second time, it's almost like guaranteed that it's going to be faster, that you learn something along the way. But then if you do that, you know, if you start playing with the champion regularly and stuff like that, even though there's simple fights and there's not really much to like plan for Realm of Legends, like eventually you'll just keep shaving that time down faster and faster and faster. And then you add all of the complexities of something like 6.3 and, you know, changing, you know, realizing that certain champions would have been better to use for certain paths and stuff like that, and just the different nodes, getting more used to the nodes, the boosts. I definitely didn't use the boosts to the fullest extent that I could have. You know, the longer you take and like figure that stuff out, man, you just realize like there's so much time that could have been saved. So all that stuff don't make me the most confident. And at the same time, I know that a lot of other people, they're in the same boat. You know, there's those few people that will have been like pushing hardcore enough to like practice ahead of time. Either like in the like you can kind of do it in the beta, even though some things change, or doing it like on someone else's account, which is not really okay with the terms of service. But at the same time, you could technically have 2 accounts. Some people do have alt accounts, right? So yeah, there could be some people who legitimately go through the content and like practice on their alt account and then do it on their main or something like that. But that, like, the number of people that do that it's so small compared to the vast majority of people that would go for a Legends run who are pretty much in the same boat, you know? Try to go through it, do the best they can. Maybe skimp a little bit on boosts here and there if they think they can get away with it. Save a few resources here and there. Don't always know the most optimal things. So, you know, we'll have to see how hard people were pushing for it. Maybe I got it, maybe I didn't. BG, have you fully emotionally recovered from 6.3? Not yet. I'm almost there. Give me another day and I'll be good. Oh man, I didn't know until the run 2 that the way Colossus worked. I thought you got the boost in attack just for doing a heavy, and I figured people just parried just because, but apparently it's only with the stun. Hashtag Coop sent me. Coop, thanks for the raid, man. I appreciate the raid. Welcome Coop and Coop Raiders. The fight took me about 25 minutes. Wait, I'll tell you this. When I was going through mine, I really wish I had a man thing for that damn Acid Wash Mysterio. Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, that fight, that saved me some time for sure. Of all the places that I could have made up some time, I did make up some time there. A bit. Pete is one of the best players in the game with one of the best champions, and somehow you finish faster than him. I think you'll probably be okay. Pete, he is one of the best players, and you're right, he does have one of the best champs. One of the reasons why Pete's time was not as fast is because he doesn't have Hood. Not having Hood is actually such a big deal. Like, even just in recoil damage. Let's forget about anything else. Any other type of damage that you can avoid from having Hood. Just in recoil damage alone, that adds up. You know, if you didn't farm potions ahead of time to be able to heal your champion up to full every time you die, you know, you're popping a 40% revive, going into the fight, get to a situation where like you hope that the special is going to kill the opponent, but it doesn't, and you die. And then you have to, you know, you have to, of course, exit out of the fight. Not by your choice. Go through the menu, buy a revive, use that revive, go back into the fight. Like, even that little bit of time over the course of those 6 long quests, that adds up. But not only that, you have to play differently as well. You're playing a little bit more scared. You're trying to stay alive. You don't always make it. You don't always live long enough to use your specials too. Is another thing. There were certainly times where, you know, I pop a 40% revive and I'm approaching my special 2, and I get clipped by something that if I was at full health, I would have survived and just been like, well, that sucked that I took that damage, but hey, I can still use this special 2 and deal a massive amount of damage. Instead, because I wasn't healing up to full, you know, I wasn't able to do that. But it's, you know, it's a little bit different with Ghost, since I mean, you do have that phase to fall back on, but it's still the same thing. There's still situations where I'm sure Pete was real close to just ripping an L2 and just got clipped by something, and, you know, just not having Hood really hurts Pete. Like, if you look at how fast he was able to go through the first chapter, he was top 20. He was one of the fastest people to go through it, and of course everyone's seen Pete play with Ghost. He's a monster. And then you look at the times after that, only because he doesn't have the Hood. Like, he didn't really need the Hood synergy for the first chapter. But you look at the times for like the second 2, and yeah, that's the difference. I think that's pretty much the difference. BG, between Hood and Massacre, who would you rank 5? I would go with Massacre. I'm not really a big fan of Hood. If I had a Ghost, I would maybe choose Hood, just because I'll be bringing Hood with me everywhere. So might as well rank up. Might as well rank Hood up at that point, because, you know, you got him on the team. It could save you resources just having that champion at rank 5. Hood is useful in some situations too. Apparently Hood was really good for the champion boss. But I personally prefer playing Massacre. So, me not having Ghost, it wouldn't even be something I'd think about. I would absolutely go with Massacre. BD, speaking of Vault accounts and Legends runs, can you confirm that yesterday's run was just a practice run for the Legends title with your Bruce Banana account? I cannot and will not confirm that. I will also not deny that. Pete's internet was spotty too, right? Yeah. I think he was playing on cellular data. So that shouldn't have affected it too much in terms of loading time, but him trying to get his stream up and running and stuff like that, all of that distraction is not something that he really needed. And yeah, that definitely cost him, I don't know, probably a good 15 minutes of frustration trying to figure things out. So yeah, that definitely didn't help. Whoa, you beat Pete, fell asleep before the end. Okay, I passed out before the end, but still, yeah. It was a little bit faster than Pete. He finished shortly after. If you do the Dex in, Dex out thing, you might be able to do the last part. Oh, I see what you're saying. Use mine against Champ, and he was great. Okay. Roboto, is that who you're using? Strongly leaning that way because of 6.2 champion. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you need a counter for that fight. He was, I think a lot of people ended up using Hood for that fight, actually. BG, is it better to purchase Suicides or use those units on Act 6.1 100% and 6.3 initial clear? Suicide Masteries. No question. That content is not going anywhere. I mean, technically the cores to unlock Suicides aren't going anywhere either. But, like, to me, it makes all the sense in the world to get stronger before taking on the challenge, rather than taking on the challenge and then being like, oh, okay, I beat the challenge already. Now let me focus on getting stronger. Like, I don't know, to me, it just doesn't make sense. And not every champion is good with Suicides. Not every champion is going to be stronger with them, to be clear. But still, this is something that's going to permanently make, give you the option for some champions to run Suicides, which will make certain things easier. Will make things more fun sometimes as well. The fun factor to it. If you are using someone like Ghost, you are going to have more fun running the Suicides, getting that increased damage. Use the units for featured calves, man. I could have unlocked Suicides yesterday, but got 4 3-stars and 1 5-star from those units. Damn. Hope it's a good 5-star at least. WBG, yeah, you're one of the best players IMO as well. Didn't mean for that to come off that way. If it did, oh, no, I didn't take it anyway. More comment on Ghost and Pete's playing with her. No, yeah, I did. Trust me, man, I didn't take it any kind of way. I didn't even think about it until you said it. Now I'm offended. Now that you made me think about it, now I am offended. What was your official time? 14:40. Like on the nose. No seconds. Major injuries and the avalanche of hockey game Legends run with the Red Skull. Wait, what? Major injuries and the avalanche of hockey game with the Legends team with the Red Skull. Wait, what? Speaking of Red Skull, I kind of do want to go. Man, I want to and I don't want to. I want to do that Havoc fight with Red Skull, just because I think it'd be fun. But I don't want to get back to that Red Skull or that back to that Havoc. Sorry, I don't really want to ever go back in that quest. I just want to do that one fight, but I probably won't do that. Enjoyed hanging with you. Watched about 5 hours of your run late last night and this morning. Dude, it was great having everybody, man. Thank you, everybody. Everyone that even just popped in. Even if you couldn't watch much of it, I get it. I totally get it. Even if you just popped in, wish me luck or something like that, I appreciate it. But yeah, especially everyone who did manage to stay for a while, especially towards the end where you just need that fuel, man. It helps. It definitely helps having people there. Brian Grant. Wow, Vidal, really? My middle name is the same name, just spelled with a Y. Good evening, sir. What's up, Vidal? Text the middle school for me? Wait, what? And you pick me some smokes? I don't know if I can do that, but I'll go pick you guys over here. Wait, what the world? I have no clue what you're saying, Ramsey. You know you want that Acid Wash Mysterio again? He's in Havoc Quest. 2 birds. Ooh. Ooh. You're right. I would like another crack at that Acid Wash Mysterio. Well, I don't know. The Acid Wash Mysterio, it was cool because I knew it was a really hard fight for some people because they just didn't have the counter. So it was kind of cool being like, huh, this is going to be a real easy time for me. Even though I think I died twice still. Or something like that. Maybe 3 times even. I don't know. So it ended up not being that easy. But I guess what I'm trying to say is it wasn't that cool. You know? It wasn't like it was a boss fight with like a really super interesting mechanic that you want to do again. So, I don't need to go back for that. ABG, is Doc Ock unduped any good? He's literally the only 5-star tech champ I've got. Yes, he does not need to be awakened. He is pretty good. He's kind of situationally good, I will say, though. There are certain nodes, certain power gain nodes, the way his abilities interact with them makes Doc Ock like one of the best counters for that situation. And without Doc Ock, it can be brutally hard. Certain paths. There's one in Variant 3, in 6.3, in Act 6.3, there's a situation like that. They're kind of sprinkled throughout, but I will also say this. Those situations are deep into the game, like the hardest of hardest content right now. You'll find some situations where Doc Ock is a beast. I mean, I guess it's not only those situations. Sometimes they'll pop up in other quests as well, but not too frequently. And if that's your only tech 5-star right now, you might not be in those situations. You might not find yourself in those situations where you need his utility. But he'll be good to have for the future when you get there, when you find certain nodes like that. I'd recommend I know there's some YouTube videos out there. There has to be showing off how good he is versus like power gain fights. So I recommend checking those out just to keep it in mind. But you may not want to invest too many resources into them until you get there. That's what I'm trying to say. ABG, is it possible to finish Variant 3 with just 5 54-star Sentinel? Is that your only champion? Some fights might require a different champion. It'd be tough, man. It'd be tough. Variant difficulty is really not built for 4 stars. Sentinel, because of the boost that he gets there, yeah, he's still gonna be good. And it's possible, but it's not gonna be easy. You might want to wait until you ranked up other champions. You don't need Sentinel. Like, I didn't use Sentinel at all in my run, so you don't necessarily need a Sentinel just because the boost is there. So I don't know if you have other like 5-star tech champs that you could use, maybe. Tried to be as present as possible yesterday, but crapped out early. The important question: did you beat Pete? I did beat Pete. Yeah. He finished a little bit after me. But Daniel sending over another 10, saying, okay, just got to Red Cyclops and Labyrinth and just died. First revive, I'm getting used to it. Dude, that's pretty deep, man. That's what, like 6 fights in or something? Red Cyclops, wait. Yeah, because Red Cyclops is on the eastern wall, right? The outer wall on the east side. It's the blue Cyclops. That's like the one of the inner path guys, right? That's pretty far in though. Using Aegon, Proxima, Gold Pool, Quake, and 4-star Nick. Time for nap. Hopefully I don't suck when I wake up. Dude, B Daniels, man. I'd say you're cruising right along, man. You're gonna make short work of that path. Keep it going after your nap, of course. And man, thank you very much for another 10. I don't have a 5-star. How could I get one easily? Well, this game doesn't make it easy. That's the first thing you need to understand. This game, it's more of a marathon rather than a sprint. You know, you're not going to get stuff quickly in this game, but it makes it more satisfying when you do get things. You'll have to, for the most part, work your way through, you know, building up your 3- and 4-star roster before you get to the 5s. There are certain times where Kabam, you know, they'll just give stuff out for free, basically. The holiday season happens to be one of those times, so it's possible that Kabam, you know, they may give out some like 5-star shards and stuff. I know they mentioned a calendar, but that's based on story progression. But yeah, there's nothing you can really do. Either Kabam's going to give something out or they're not. I would focus more on just building up your 4-star champions, trying to get 4-star champions. Because honestly, the same way that you get 5-star, like the way that you get 5-star champions is the same way that you get 4-star champions. It's just like earlier difficulties, you know. In the monthly event quest, you start out being able to do like normal difficulty, which I don't think gives any 5-star shards, and then you work your way up to heroic difficulty, which starts to give 5-star shards, and then you go higher and higher, and you get more and more of those shards. And it's the same way for like every area of the game. So, doing the quests, join an alliance, do some alliance-based activities. The arena can be a source of all these shards. What's up, BG? Nice job on the run. I definitely thought you were going to beat my time, though. Hope you squeeze in. Oh man, Hector, dude, you beat my time by a good amount, even with your break, man. You crushed it, dude. I hope so too. We'll see. BG, who do you think would be the fastest for that Mysterio fight if you don't have a big man thing? Well, I mean, it's Man Thing and King Groot, right? Those are the only two that can armor break and poison. I think Proxima, though. I think Proxima, a 565 Proxima, fully boosted, with the Cosmic boost too, which will give you some power back on your special 3. I don't think that fight would take that long. It you know, the same downside that Proxima always has, that it's difficult to build her up. And Mysterio is not the easiest opponent to fight. He has a super high base attack that when amplified by nodes and everything, he just hits really hard. He has an extremely quick heavy attack. And he likes to throw that heavy attack when you're not expecting it. Like, the Mysterio boss, he was throwing heavy attacks when I wasn't in range. Like, I didn't even have to dash back. He just threw a heavy attack. For no reason, man. He just does that sometimes. Oh, Coach saying, I did post a Proxima vid, just a 100%, jeez, man, 150%, no other boosts except synergies, 4 minutes and 30 seconds. There it is, man. That's not bad at all for that type of fight. It probably took me a good 2 minutes or something like that to get through with my man thing. I honestly, like, I would consider her. People say there's only 2 counters to that node, which is Man Thing and King Groot. I would consider Proxima a 3rd counter. I think she's good enough to consider her a 3rd counter. I don't know if there's others or not. It's still pretty limiting, you know. It's still maybe not the the best idea to have on the path like that. I don't know. But yeah, think King Groot would be longer than that? Probably, yeah. Proxima is actually probably the 2nd best counter. B. Daniels sent it over to saying tweet for proof, kinda. All right. I mean, I believed you, but I'll take a look at it. 8th fighting. It's the 8th fighting. Okay. All right. Stupid special one. Catches me every time too, man. Dude, you're killing it though, man. Keep it going. Doing great. Ooh, let's try my phone. I got to figure out a better way to do this. So, actually, no, there's nothing like... Yeah, I don't know. I just mentioned at the start of the stream that I was thinking it might be time to start putting together a new computer. I can't do it right away, but I'll start looking into it, start saving some money for it or something. And I mean, I guess I never really showed you guys my exact setup in here. It's nothing too crazy, but my computer right now, like the desk that I have, it's kind of an open desk setup. There's no drawers. There's just like shelves. And I really like that. I got this desk specifically for that. I don't want to have to like open a bunch of drawers. Oh, did I put it in here? Did I put it in here? No, everything is just out, but it looks very clean. So I really love this desk for that. And I had a different computer when I got this desk, and it was like, it was a much larger computer. I had to have it basically on the floor. I didn't have room on my desk for it, especially because I had 2 monitors and everything. So I built this computer to fit in one of these shelves, but it has to be in like a kind of a smaller case because of that. I've changed my setup since then. I now only have 1 monitor. It's one of those ultra-wide monitors, which I really like. I might still... I've been thinking about getting another monitor to add to it. But anyway, it did kind of save some room for me, and I think I would be able to put a larger case, like actually on top of my desk, because you're pretty lit. Like the shelves for this desk, it's not a ton of space, and it keeps things looking really clean. But I can get more power if I have a little bit of a bigger case without worrying about things overheating and stuff like that. It would be able to run these programs a little bit better. I don't know how important it is, but it's something that I'm considering. Anyway, the only reason I even brought this up is because I was thinking about if I had it on my desk, like the way I have it right now, this cord, it's like, connected to my computer, which is hanging below me. And if I just have like my phone like resting on my desk, the weight of it can, without me like supporting it, it can like slide off. Anyway, long tangent for that. But yeah. I suppose arena cutoffs would be higher than it was because of those additional 20% bonuses, at least I'm sure about 4-star and A more. Wait, the bonuses, they're not active right now, right? When did the bonuses activate? Hold on, I think I still have the forum post open. Yeah, here we go. Oh no, that's the calendar. Oh, so the calendar started right now. Okay. Okay, tomorrow at 10 a.m. Okay. So 10 hours from right now. 10 hours and 4 minutes. Ooh. Oh. I hope it doesn't increase the cutoffs. Oh, no. I want to go for Massacre. Oh, no. It's good and bad. Get some bonuses for going for him, but I hope it doesn't increase the cutoff. I want to say it hasn't really increased cutoffs in the past, but I don't know for sure. Chris, send over two ones. Are those the YouTube ones? Oh wait, I see. Yes, tell me your specs. Oof. Let me see. I forget everything in here. Let me DX Diag, whatever you want to say. I know it's diagnosis, but I always call it Diag. Alright. Well, got 32 gigs of RAM. A 1066 gig for the graphics card. I was trying to find the processor. That's really the only thing I don't know off the top of my head. Does it say here? Oh, here we go. Here we go. It's an i7 6700. Not K or anything. No overclocking here. Because it was in a smaller case, I didn't even want to have that option, and I got this processor because it was a little bit cheaper than the overclockable ones. So it's not bad. I wouldn't get rid of this computer too. What I would do is I would just have two set up, kind of. Technically, I do have two set up right now because I have my little mini Linux computer in a Gigabyte Bricks case, which that thing is great. I don't need anything more powerful for my programming stuff. Wait, read other second to last also? Oh, okay. So it's actually two read last bucks. Okay. The other one is my man thing can last longer than your man thing. So lower rank. Okay, got it. It can last longer, but that because it's not as big. Understood. Yeah. Don't you have 6-star Massacre, BG? I do have 6-star Massacre. I'd like the 5-star too. I'm greedy like that, man. It's gotta catch them all. That 1 star is different. I wouldn't really rank them high or anything, but if there's gates the same way, like in 6.2, where the rarity matters as well, there's that. And then more arena points. More arena points is the big thing. It just helps in the future if I want to go for a feature champion. For example, after this fight, pay attention to how many points I get for running a... This is a 5-star champion at rank 3, which eventually I'd like to get all my 5 stars to rank 3. So we'll use this fight as an example for the points. And, okay, I guess we need to do all 3 fights to see the exact points. Hold on. Wait, what? Yeah, Brian, you're really into grinding that L corn dog? What in the world? Does that mean what I think it means? EG, you might want to take a look at Ryzen processors. Great for video rendering. Ryzen 3700X, 8 cores, 16 threads. I probably am going to get an AMD processor next, yeah. When I got this was before AMD really started making good processors again. Honestly, I've had problems with AMD processors in the past, and because of those problems, I am a much bigger fan of Intel, even though like the AMD processors are better. So I was kind of hoping that you know, Intel would have fired back, but they really haven't. So I am gonna get an AMD processor. Crap! I wasn't paid. Oh, hold on. I can see it on the playback. How many points? So paying attention to it, it was about 20. Is that 27? There was some variance here. Hold on. It's so small on the playback. I need. This is for science. This is important. Because I could give. I already know like the estimated numbers. But I want to use these exact numbers. Hang on. Okay. So. God. Why are you so small? Okay. I think that's a 20. Is that 8? It is. Okay. 28, 524, 27, 915, and 27, 951. Okay. So on average, let's say 28,000. It was 28,130. We'll say 28,000. That's how many points a 5-star is worth for 1 win in the arena. So, at rank 3, 28,000 times you can use a 5-star champion 10 times over the course of a 3-day arena if you're really on top of your game here. Basically 3 per day, and then 1 time like right before the arena round is over. On that final day. So technically like a 4th there. So 10 times in total if you're going for like a feature champion. You really want to be on top of things. So that's 280,000 points just for 1 5-star. So even though I have Massacre as a 6-star, those 280,000 points, that could mean all the difference between getting a champion or missing the champion. And usually you don't miss by 280,000 points. But it happens. And then, of course, you know, the more of those champions you can get, if you get 3 or 4 extra 5 stars, suddenly you're starting to get a million extra points. You have the 3900X, Chris? I gotta look more into them. You know, I can't get anything right now. It's gonna have to wait a little bit. So, looking maybe like springtime next year. Hopefully, I'll be able to get something together. If you know, and I'll wait if something new is gonna come out. I'll try my best to wait for that too. Whoops. I think Acid Wash Mysterio was a design flaw myself, so it would be. Hold on, wait. I think Acid Wash Mysterio was a design flaw myself, so it would be the boss. Also, though, they aren't really soloable with just anyone. Mysterio's AI is just bonkers, so you'll take blocks, especially with Falter. Yeah, it is pretty bonkers. You're right. So I should have tagged the guy in the convo. That's an answer to a question. Okay, alright. I was going to say, it didn't exactly match up what we were talking before. Makes more sense. Wow, that's a lot of bleeds. Sometimes X23 hits really hard. BG, does Killmonger need to be awakened? Is he worth a 4-star generic gem? I don't seem to have any evade counters and was thinking of maxing him out. I don't know a ton about Killmonger other than he has one of the best synergies in the entire game for Void. That's about all I got. I remember when Killmonger was a little bit newer, it was kind of debatable about whether he needed to be awakened or not. I think in some situations you kind of needed it, in others maybe not so much. But unfortunately, I don't have a high level Killmonger, so I never get a chance to play him, and don't really know his abilities all that well. There are definitely better evade counters out there, but in a pinch, I mean, he is a counter to it. He's generally, wait, hold on. Talking about 4-star here, right? Is he worth a 4-star generic gem? I would probably say no as a 4-star. As a 4-star, I think there's going to be better uses for that gem. There's going to be like, I don't know. For 4-star champions, your top priorities are, you know, having champions that can regenerate. This way you could save items, get through content without using a ton of items, and then making sure you have your immunities covered, things like that, like rank up champions that have those things. It is good to have a champion that counters evade, yeah, but I don't think it comes up as often as some of these other things. If those other things are covered and you already have like a good 4-star roster, well, at that point, you can kind of use the Awakening Gem however you want. If you're that far into the game where a 4-star Awakening Gem is not as big a deal to you. But if it is a big deal to you, then yeah, I would save it for someone else. Cloud of Contempt saying, I wouldn't awaken Killmonger with a generic. He gets all of his utility without it, just bonus damage. Okay. So there you go, too. How many 6-stars do you have? Wondering for your arena grind purposes. I just got my 25th 6-star last night. What evade counters do you recommend? Well, the most popular ones right now, I would say, are Ghost and Corvus. Corvus with the Proxima synergy. I, I, I don't really use an evade. Like, I'm trying to think. I have some evade counters. I know Emma is an evade counter, sort of. um, to be honest, though, I actually don't really use evade counters like champions. Like, just in Alliance War, just this war alone, I fought a Nightcrawler and a classic Spider-Man on my path. And I didn't use any evade counter. Like, just in your playstyle, you can counter evade. If you only attack, if you only hit them when they're blocking, or I'm sorry, geez, that didn't come out right at all. If you only hit them when they're stunned, like parry stunned, then like that's a good way. That's an effective way to counter the evade, because they can't evade when stunned. There are other ones for sure though. Archangel, if you get the neuros going. People have got some good suggestions here. Quake, She-Hulk, Spider-Gwen. Yeah, there we go. Some good counters. Hey Brian, how you feeling after some rest? Kieran, I'm still not all there mentally, which it's kind of like that even before I did the Legends run, but it's a little bit, it's just slightly worse today. I'm still recovering a little bit. Update, just hit 4,900 units, over halfway to that 9K goal for 10 Surfer Calves, 10 greater gifting crystals, and 10 Nova / Surfer Calves. Time to call it a day. Send me off to the, send me off. That sweet voice, BG. Will do, man. That's what you're supposed to. I'm so proud of you, man. You're crushing it. Hope it's not affecting your studies. But you're doing great, man. Nick Fury counters evade. There we go. I was actually I was using him against the Mysterio boss. I didn't get it off too many times. I think only once or twice. But yeah, with his charges or whatever they're called, Mysterio was he no longer caused me to miss him. It was great. I think Nick Fury, I mean, out of all the champions that I personally used, Nick Fury seemed to be the best. Not saying he's the best in the game, but I think I could have got a solo with Nick Fury, and I don't know if I could have done that with any other champion. Maybe I could have. I mean, I had fights, I guess, where I did like 40 or 50% damage. Not just with him. Had a pretty decent fight with Captain Beardo a couple times maybe. Hyperion was kind of slow, but was kind of able to do all right with him. I think if I played differently with Hyperion, where I got 3 bars of power, and then I could have held that to gain the cosmic charges. That would have increased my damage and helped speed up the fight a bit. It was very slow with him. I do have some of these champs, but I was looking for a champ that can immediately counter evade from the very first hit without doing much. That's Ghost, I would say. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Did I make a mistake again? I remember saying Ghost for something before, and you guys said it was only she counters evade but not miss, right? Is that what it is for Ghost? Ooh, Iceman, Awakened Iceman can do that too. Yeah. sorry. Oh my god. There we go. Sorry. Had to send out a message real quick. Her crits cannot be auto-blocked or evaded. Okay, so they can still be missed though, right? Like if you have Falter on yourself or something. Okay, yeah. All right. Those two are confusing a little bit. Only because they're so similar. Like, if someone evades, that means you miss them, kind of, right? But it's different for the sake of having different things in the game, I guess. Alright, I didn't quite make it to 4 million in the arena yet, but it's close enough. It's gonna be a little bit late. So I'm gonna call things. Man, these 5-star shards are really adding up. I feel like it wasn't that long ago I said I was gonna save all my 5-star shards. And man, already up to 77,000 plus a fully formed one from the compensation stuff. But yeah, in case you guys didn't hear, I'm saving all my 5-star crystals for after Silver Surfer gets added, just for a chance at a good prestige increase. I don't know. Hood was never confusing. Hood was never confusing, but I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm too fatigued to explain it, I guess. But yeah, Hood was never confusing. But I guess because I don't play with anti-evade champions, it's not something that I think about. So like if I went to try to counter someone who missed. You know what it is? When Hood came out, there were no champions that prevented miss, right? But then we got other miss mechanics, and then we got champions that countered miss. It's confusing for me, alright? It's kind of like the debuff and passive thing that can be confusing. It makes sense when you understand, but... is this Act 6.4 Legends run? You were in the wrong stream. This is not that. And IPG, thanks for explaining the Resonate and Iniquity Masteries. No problem, dude. How long till Silver Surfer is added? You're going to have tons of shards? I will. Yeah, I think it usually takes, what, is it like 4 months or something like that? PG Ghost crits can be auto-blocked and missed. Cannot be evaded. My mistake earlier. Hope you see this. Oh, okay. Got it. So you supposed to. You're going to save your 6-star shards for the next featured crystal? If you don't dupe your Surfer on Thursday. Scary stuff. Good luck, man. It's a lot of shards. BG, when are you going back to item lists? Well, hold on. I'm probably going to do some sort of item list on Sunday. I think pretty much every Sunday, with some exceptions. I'm going to do item lists. If you're talking about 6.2 item lists specifically, though, I don't know if that'll be this Sunday, because hold on, I'm looking up when Back Issues 4 comes out. Okay, yeah. Okay, so oh man, Back Issues, it comes out Wednesday. Okay. So yeah, I'll do itemless, but it's gonna be itemless in variant 4. And if it's coming out on Wednesday, maybe I'll jump in there earlier than Sunday. I don't know. Maybe I won't. I probably won't. I'll probably just do it on Sunday. Maybe I will. Damn it, man. I don't know. Like, there's so much I need to catch up on, man. This damn game, sometimes, guys, sometimes this damn game, there's too much to do. Like, I wanna farm my units back up because we have the gifting stuff coming, and I'm a little bit low at the moment. I want to jump into this new content. I want to get those rewards. I want to do 6.2 still. And that's just the in-game stuff. That, like, if all I did was play this game all day, which, as we saw yesterday, some days it is like that. If all I did was play this game, it'd be fine. It'd be great. But I also just want to really focus on making some content. I watched a video today that was awesome. The editing, it was a drum video, and the editing on it, it felt like it was relatively simple and at the same time incredibly awesome. And it was inspiring. And all I wanted to do after watching it was, 1, go drum, and 2, continue working on the high quality videos that I want to make, that I've been promising forever. So yeah. As much as I want to jump into this content like right away, I'll probably wait until Sunday and just keep it strictly to Sunday, and pace myself and so I can continue working on things. But Daniel sending over another 20. What? At Jugs decided to finish energy. I was gonna say, weren't you sleeping? Had OG Vision down to 7%. I was thinking of 1.5 million fights and thought I could push him to special 3. Then stun to finish him off. 1% health left when stun wore off. Rip, now 2 revives. Dude. So you almost... Oh, okay, never mind. I see. Okay. Dude, that's still really good. Oh no, only 2 revives. You're gonna be broke in no time, B Daniels, at this rate. Oh man, dude, you're crushing it. You're crushing it. That's awesome, man. And thank you for the 41 bucks in total, B Daniels. Thank you, man. What was the video? Oh, I'll link the video. I'll link the video for you guys. Hold on. Let me see. It's one of my favorite drummers. He might just be my favorite drummer now, man. For a while it was Blake Richardson, Between the Buried and Me. And he's still one of my favorites for sure. But I just really like this other guy's style, who I've been watching for years as well. Hold on. God, I wish we were on Twitch right now. I would just play it on stream. It's only a 4-minute clip. Or almost 5 minutes, I guess. Hang on. Okay. Alright, link linking it. It's Arik and Proto. And yeah, it's like I said, it's simple in like style, I guess. But there was just like some cool effects that I don't know, man. I just thought it was really cool. So, B. Daniel sending over another buck, saying I started over. Forgot it was itemless. Oh man, rip. Rip. Good luck. Last Sarni, what's up, man? Just turned off porch light and saw a moth take off flying towards the moon. Good luck, buddy. If you make it back, sell the story to Pixar. Wow. I can't wait. That movie will be out in by 2025. All right. Anyway. It is about that time, guys. It is getting late, so it's time to get on out of here for the night. But I will be back tomorrow, of course, normal time. And hopefully I can get the stream stuff figured out tomorrow. Yesterday's stream stuff, I mean. BG, did you watch MCOC Rewind? I think so. That came out like a few days ago, right? If it was some new thing today, then no. Can you add a 0 to my total? Thank you for the $420. We just printed money. I'm pretty sure this is illegal, so I gotta go now. Good night, everybody. Thank you to everyone else that sent over a little something as well, besides B. Daniels, for the 420. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.